BNSF train number 1229 to Aurora is arriving in approximately 9 minutes.
Well, hello again, everybody. Well, I didn't plan on doing a part 2, but I decided since the part-time job today went much quicker than I had anticipated, I thought, why don't I get a little closer to the racetrack this time around? And look who I found in the process.
Hello, I am F40M District Photography. I am usually a Roseville, Sacramento area rail fan, but I've come out here to my old town, Downers Grove, to
his own hometown
yeah.
For a family reunion. Very exciting. Yeah, because I was all the way over there near the Starbucks waiting for the crossing to activate for a manifest that came through. Of course, I didn't stream it, of course, but I mean, I was looking over and I saw him waving to me, because he saw that I had a camera going. You can see this is his camera right here. Yeah, 1229 is on the way. It's at 9 minutes right as we hit the start button. So while we wait for it to show up, why don't I break you down on everything that happened so far? So far today, as I wait for my ride home. This probably might be the last one I'll get to see for a little bit before I head back. That's not going to be for another half hour, so this actually might probably be the last one I'll see here before I have to go all the way back to the school so I can catch my ride home. Yeah, so I can catch my ride home. I'll show you a little bit of the signal here. These are the Siemens gate mechanisms there, all across the system. There's the Harman cantilever. I think you can get a good shot of it, but yeah, that's the Harman cantilever. One of them was demolished by a semi-truck. The other one did not touch it at all. It was left intact, so that's I guess that's the good news. So yeah, nothing too much happened at my part-time job today. It wasn't that busy. So yeah, but I want to make sure.
Oh, your home is back, and here's 1229. Your home is always back. You love it.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's replaced iPhone 6S. And that's why I got this to replace that 6S. Was literally a terrible matter of life. And I'm looking to upgrade to the after the trip. So, you know, I saw both of them were 4 hours late. Maybe we'll get to hear the famous Nippon Sharo door closing message that I'd been raving to a few weeks ago by the time I got that Optiplex small form factor into service. So, we're looking to get a microphone into service next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I can tell this iPhone is an iPhone 13. 14, sorry. So that's a 14. My grandma has a 13. Thankfully, that, along with her phone, is capable of, well, the upcoming feature update.
Number 1260 to Chicago. Station is arriving in approximately 9 minutes.
It's gonna be close.
Oh, yes.
1229.
Yeah, it's going to be right after.
Still live?
That's right there. That's the...
You know some facts about the BNSF line?
Of course.
Okay.
Well,
So,
the intro to this series, of course, explains everything. It's the busiest rail line in the country. 100+ trains each day. And, yep, I see the light. It's getting closer now.
the BNSF line is actually not owned by Metro.
Yeah, it's owned by BNSF.
So are the locomotives and commuter cars. They also supply crew.
Let's just plug this
Which
in.
means BNSF runs commuter trains.
Yes, they do, under the Metro name. Well, actually, I want to go get the train approaching announcement. I want to get the train approaching announcement on the crosswalk quickly. So here's where we'll hear the announcement once it's so let's get the announcements. I can tell he's very excited over there. This is going to be a unit I've caught many times so far. Any second now.
Train approaching. Train approaching.
Dude, it is! It is like it is 211. I think it's 211. What is? Yes!
My goodness, he's been wanting to get this unit forever. We're gonna do what it says. Step back and let it make it stop. All right, well, I don't know if I want to, well, I guess we can. So, yeah, let's, all right. Well, I guess sorry about that, but we should be reconnected now, so. Well, that is definitely going to make this episode of Downers Grove memorable. In fact, in every way, because I was not expecting to see him at all. I was not expecting to see him at all. But as you heard from him, this is actually his hometown, and I did not know of it until that very moment. His actual home is in Sacramento, from what he told me. But he's here for something family related. I've been telling him about my part-time job here, and I've been telling him about the the work, that I do here. And I mean, that was definitely my complete surprise. I just wanted to get closer to the track. I just wanted to get a bit closer to the tracks because I have not done this I have not done that in the history of this show. As I have never gotten closer to the tracks than ever before. Because the last few times I've been here, actually every time up to today, I have stayed in this spot. And this is usually where I stay. I usually stay in this spot until, actually, you know what? Maybe we could get a bit closer to the tracks, maybe for a Wednesday show. Maybe we could do that. But then by 7:30, we'll check to see if, Mr. Mike has showed up. I think we could do that. I mean, we'll try it maybe next Monday when I return here, but I guess only time will tell if that will be the case. But yeah, now I'm not sure if he was the Burlington Route Heritage Unit. It wasn't. It was just the standard paint scheme. It was number 199 at the front. That other one was not anything like it, but it could. I mean, he was so excited over the Heritage Unit, which wasn't a Heritage Unit, but well, that's gonna make this edition of this even more memorable than it already is. So, I mean, to me, he's a kind gentleman, a very kind gentleman. See him on the platform. I much earlier, and would have both, been trained. The manifest from earlier before I started the second part. But, at least he got to introduce himself to my family. So, boy, a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight. I'm waiting for my ride. So last through my piece. He is yes. As or time now. So at least more thing what I'm gonna, how I'm going to handle this and everything. Like, so once my ride gets here, and when we do back home, I hope I catch up with all products of stuff from earlier. Anything in the marginal risk going to happen. I got Comcast and maybe a bunch of Spectrums, but I guess we will find out for sure. But I need to save my phone battery power for at home, so now we're gonna finally end the right way. So now this officially concludes episode 6 of our 3rd season of Downers Grove here. I'll just see what else comes up here before my ride gets here. And then when it does get here, then, well, I'll be on the way home and whatnot. And then we'll be back in the studio later today at 4 p.m. for our Minecraft show. So we hope you'll join us then. So until then, have a good rest of your afternoon. We'll see you later. over on Playing Field TV.